Did you know that the son of Oshukpatadunla I, who was Odudun Aladelushi Ashodeboyede, reigned as the Deji of Akure from 1882 to 1890 AD? Odudun I reigned as the 38th Deji of Akure during the reign of Oba Avoravenogbesi. Then, Akure was a vassal state to Benin Empire. Odudun made state sword for his own use without the sanction of the Oba of Benin. Benin as an empire covered Akure, parts of Ekiti, Owo, Lagos, and eastern part of today's Nigeria. So when Oba Avoraven heard of this in the late 1880s, Oba Avoraven sent his Uko to take the sword from the Deji Odudun. Oba Avoraven's messenger called Okpele took with him several guns and kegs of powder, and he told the Deji of Akure that the Oba of Benin has sent him to fetch the sword, and if he refused, his head might be sent to Benin or he would be punished. The swords were surrendered to Okpele and brought to the Oba of Benin. Odudun sent many presents to the Oba of Benin afterwards. The Edonekwe people are Edo people in Akure. They were warriors and businessmen that lived in Akure before and around 1440 AD, so the Benis called them Edonekwe. Don't mind my pronunciations, but if you are from Eyinke, Igison, Oke-Arata, Oritagun, Oke-Aro, Erwomba, and Ereketa quarters of Akure, you should go back to your fathers and ask questions, because there are chances that you are 90% from Benin. The Ado Akure people were mostly descendants of warlords and Benin chiefs, which made them to be described as people who were law unto themselves. They constituted themselves into what may be described as a state within a state. However, the phrase "a state within a state" is germane when it is considered that the position of the Odionwe is like an ambassador of the Oba of Benin in charge of managing the Edonekwe people in Akure. The Odionwe of Ado Akure organizes the Benin festivals in Akure. The people of Akure town used to receive chieftaincy titles from Benin, but now they just replicate it. Most of these title holders were successful traders who could afford the relevant taxes that came with the titles, conferring titles on notables from Owo, Ipele, Akure, etc. They've been recorded as a source of revenue for the Benin Oba. However, most of these titles were never hereditary, and this made most of the title to go extinct. At the township level, certain titles still exist till date whose provenance are traceable to Benin. For example, the title such as Lisa in Akure is the Olia in Benin. The Ojomo title, which probably translates to the Ezomo in Benin, is a chief of Oritagon quarters in Akure. The Shashere is another title, which is Iyase in Benin. The most noticeable Benin court influence on Owo and its environ is in the area of court regalia and royal paraphernalia. The leaf-shaped royal sword called Ebe is a common feature in Akure, Owo, Idoani. It perhaps represented the staff of office given to the Deji by the Oba of Benin during the Akure vassalage. Obayemi in 1971 asserted that there are beads in these places and are typical of Benin area and Yoruba kingdoms within its orbit. Clothes, brass, utensils, iron implements, coral beads, and smith workers were the dominant articles of Akure trade. According to the tradition then, the Ikere people had to send one of the tusks of the elephant they unalived at Ikere to the Oba of Benin. The Benin settlers at Akure in the past were mainly traders or representatives of the Oba of Benin and soldiers in the imperial army. They outnumbered all other settlers who were non-Yoruba in the town. According to NAC Wales in its 1934 report on the Akure district. So if you are from Ondo, Akure, go and ask questions. You might be a prince or a princess in the palace of the Oba of Benin, or a direct descendant of some families in Benin.